There's a sold-out event happening today to encourage young women and girls to choose careers in STEM. Data shows women are underrepresented in science, technology, engineering, and math. Anjali Digay, managing partner for Relentless Group, is here. Good morning, Anjali.
Good morning. How are you, Casey?
Doing well. Elisa and I are so excited to
Yes.
talk to you. Let's just start with, this is the second annual STEM conference that you're having. Why does Relentless Group host it?
So, Relentless Group is my consulting company. I also own a small business. It's a franchise called Code Ninjas. And one of the things that we realized over the last several years, we've been open for about 5 years. One of the things that we've noticed is that the disparity between the number of boys coming in through programs like ours versus girls is there's a decline. It's very difficult to bring girls into the program, not because they're not interested or that they're not passionate. I think it's much more about educating the community as a whole as to why they're excited about it, and encouraging them to continue to do those things and bringing them in.
Yeah. So why is that? I guess this visibility and representation matters, right? So that
Yes.
event that you're doing today, how do you think that will help with that gap that you've got?
So we're so excited because the idea about this is, as adults, we'll go to conferences, right? And you've got speakers there, and you've got all these people showing off their cool stuff. We don't have anything for kids to be able to see, touch, feel. Everything's coming from within a school community. And a lot of times you don't get that business, that community, and even the parent contribution and the excitement, the conversation, the discussion outside of the school. So this is a way for us to be able to bring everybody together from organizations, nonprofits, schools, universities, businesses, and women that are actually doing the work. So there are two parts to it. One is for the younger kids to be able to see things project-based and to be able to experience things. So companies like Duke Energy is bringing a VR machines in, and Novant Health is bringing VR as well. We've got Queen City Robotics showing off all their huge robotics. So there's so many different ways, drones, like all of these different things, simulations. It's basically allowing for us to bring really everybody together so that we can continue to encourage them.
Wow, sounds very hands-on and
Yes.
interactive. And you mentioned some of the speakers. You're going to
Yes.
have the current Miss USA, who's also a chemical engineer there
Yes.
today. Why is it so important for the girls to hear from someone like her?
So Morgan, Miss USA, she has a story. And she's actually got two stories. One story is her passion for STEM. As a chemical engineer, there's a reason why she chose that path. And there are challenges that everybody faces when they go into a career where it may be dominated by more men. And so for girls to hear the fact that there are challenges along the way, but then how you overcome those challenges are so very important. On top of that, she's Miss USA. So knowing that you can be female and you can be proud of who you are and okay with like loving makeup or doing hair or taking care of yourself, really, right? And not being afraid of that and not letting that kind of overcompensate from taking away from what you're excited about doing for yourself. She's got two amazing stories. And so combining those into one and being able to allow for young girls, young women to see that, it's just kind of a really, really cool place that she's coming from.
I love that because as a female meteorologist on TV,
Yes.
right? Just because I wear lipstick doesn't mean I don't have a degree and I didn't work really hard to get here. So I love that you've got both of those sides. You can be a woman, you can do your hair, and you can also like break things down in the lab too.
Exactly. You can wear a lab coat.
Yes, you can do both. You can get dirty
Yeah.
in some mud samples and
Yeah.
still enjoy that,
Absolutely. Absolutely. And those are important. They're important people. You are an important individual for girls to see on television because they can aspire to be you. Miss USA is an important individual to see in front of them as a real live individual who they can talk to and hear about her experiences and her challenges. But how you overcome those challenges, that's really where the meat of the matter is.
Absolutely. So your event today is sold out, which good for you, but
that's great.
sad for the people maybe watching at home that
Yes.
want to get involved. So are there any other opportunities coming up in the future that maybe people can get into?
Sure. So the reason why we do this month, in the month of March, is because March is Women's History Month, and we're coming to a close, obviously, within a week. last year we ran it as a pilot to see if there was actual interest in the program, and basically we didn't, charge anyone. The companies came, like everyone volunteered. This year at Ally Bank is the one that's hosting this year, which is just amazing. Their space, it's a brand new space, 2 stories of just floor to glass window line. When the girls come in, they're going to be just so inspired, right, to think of themselves being in a space so beautiful and imagining themselves in that space. So from the perspective right now, we're doing it once a year. So next year, March, Women's History Month, is when we'll start pushing out again to really celebrate women in STEM and be able to provide more opportunities. And maybe at a future date, I'll have a little bit more bandwidth to do a little bit more.
Yeah, I love that though. What a great opportunity for young girls in Charlotte.